So best thing about this unit as well. Right, so big day today. We've got 3 properties that we're checking out. These are all at different stages as well. We're about to bring them on, so we're just doing a quick coffee stop, very important, and bringing you guys along. Hi, no, I'm just paying. No, we'll be all right, thank you. Perfect. Skinny caramel latte, and Harrison's hot chocolate is taking the longest. So yeah, 3 properties, all at different stages. One's literally about to go live. Another one is just needs a few bits of staging finishing off right. And then a third one, which is completely empty right now. We've seen it for the first time, or we're seeing all of these for the first time. But we're in the UK, and we're never in the UK. So we wanted to bring you guys along and see what it's like running an Airbnb business.
You have entered an incorrect number. Please try again. The door is open.
Hey, success. After you. It's a nice little lobby area. Oh, more keypads, jeez. We're in. Nice and easy. So, we've got key safes down here. It's dark as hell. This is just when you know that an apartment is running Airbnbs. You have all these key safes, and that's generally what happens. It's not a massive issue. Competition's good. Perfect. Permit secured. Key card secured. Go put this in the car. Hey. Right, where are we going? I guess level 7? A low rent would be nice, wouldn't it? I think what's really interesting about that is you've got letting agents that are trying to get people in with low rental amounts.
No deposits.
No deposits usually. Straight in. Lovely. All right, so This one's been furnished, but hasn't had the finishing touches. So we're basically coming in to see exactly what it's going to need to be ready for guests. But so far, it looks
looks better.
So my initial thoughts, look, the basic stuff is okay. Like there is an element of like the furniture looks good enough where it can be rolled in glitter.
Yeah, because it came as the furniture pack, and then they've had an interior designer in here who's done the final touches, but then we still need to do the rest of the touches.
Absolutely,
so there's still a lot to do. Still need the TV. I think the decor is average.
Yeah,
it just needs something.
I'm not blown away from it, but like a lot of these furniture pack companies, they do like the basic furniture: sofa, coffee table, TV stand, dining table. But then like they throw in these little bits and bobs where you just think, what's the point? And it's always super cheap. A lot of the times, like when we've walked into apartments and they've had like these little like clocks and like little bits and bobs like this, we'll normally just take it out and replace it with something better because it just. People think, oh, it looks nice, but it just cheapens the guest experience, and that's obviously what we don't want. What do you think, and what would you add at this point in time?
Obviously, the essentials. I've not gone through the cupboards, so I don't know what they've included. But I mean, let's just have a look at the bedding. Let's have a close-up of the bedding that they've provided. This, big no-no, big no-no. I mean, I don't know what decade or century that's from, but clean, white, crisp bedding is what we go for the hotels. But no, I can't stand stuff like this, and like the towels, and you just want to go for, if you're going to go for a colour, that's fine, but we don't need to go for shiny, you know, sateen on the towels. So I'd definitely change that, keep it all in line, keep it all the same, so it's easy for the cleaners to do the changeovers. But yeah, there's just, oh wow. I don't know why we're analysing like 1 4 in a bed, but 2 coat hangers.
Wow.
So we definitely need to get some more coat hangers.
Jesus.
For coat hangers, you want at least 10 per wardrobe, especially when you've only got limited like drawer space. I'd even probably double that. You want at least 15, 20. So we're going to go around now and going to get a list.
Yeah,
Of
we'll get a
things
good
we
list.
need. It's the base of it is good. It's just they always do it quite cheap, and you replace stuff quite a lot.
Washing machine, dryer, microwave's got to go in there because obviously there's not enough space on top, but also you don't really like having microwaves and ugly appliances on top of the kitchen top, do you?
No, microwaves I don't mind, but the ones, because
This one's super ugly.
yeah, no, yeah. So we obviously have 10 apartments in the same building, and they're all the same, aren't they? With the space, there's literally no space to put anything on top. So we've always put ours away, but then some guests always have something to say about it, don't they?
But it's just
You got
unfortunately
to
what
do
it
with
is.
what you've got.
And especially a lot of new build apartments in the UK, they do this where they have sort of the living space and then the dining and kitchen's always really cramped in. I don't know why they build it like that. You know, this is a 2-bedroom, which means that potentially 4 people could be living here. I think that'd be excessive, but 4 people trying to maneuver, and that's what it's going to be with it being an Airbnb. 4 people moving around this bit, and you've got to kind of accommodate that. You try and do the best that you can do with the space that you've got, but you can't please every guest. Every guest is going to say something, a comment that's feedback, whether it be constructive or not. And sometimes the design of a kitchen or a property, you just can't change. It's simple as.
The other thing that people sometimes make the mistake of is just getting one set of everything. So this can sleep up to 4 people, but we've got literally like 4 side plates, 4 bowls, 4 big dinner plates. That's just not going to do for someone staying here, because you're going to have to put 1 load in the dishwasher. So we always double up. So we'll be doubling up on that. We'll be doubling up on mugs.
Yeah. Knives and forks as well. We've got 4 of each.
Glassware.
So people have 1 meal, and that's it. You got to do the washing 3 times a day.
But yeah, I think there's a good basis, but we just need to make it more us, don't we?
Yeah.
And what we like to provide to the guest.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's it. That is going to be the tallest residential building in Leeds, is that? Yeah. I think it's due to complete some point next year. The client we've got, so these properties that we're looking around, the one that we've just been to and the next one, he's already bought an off-plan apartment in there on a pretty high floor, so that should be coming to us in the next 9 months, I would say. But it's supposed to be one of the most premium addresses in all of Leeds City Centre, which is exciting. People pay for premium. It's actually mental when you look at the amount of units that are getting built in Leeds. I saw this statistic, I think a couple of years ago, and it was like the current amount of residential unit in Leeds City Centre was like 2,500 apartments, and the current construction that's going on, they're going to be delivering over 4,500 units over the next few years, which is just an incredible amount of stock. And I think it just shows like the growth that this city is having, which has been delayed for so long, like since COVID especially. There's not been a lot of construction happening or a lot of new apartments getting delivered, whereas now the city's on the up. There's a lot of big businesses moving to the city, like Channel 4 for example. They moved their head office here a few years ago, and we love Leeds, obviously, where we sort of mainly started with our Airbnb business, but to see the city growing is a really good feeling. And I think we're sort of 5 years behind where Manchester was. Manchester had a huge blow up about 5-10 years ago, and Leeds is on that same trajectory, which is really, really exciting. So you get a lot of people investing here, and it makes complete sense because the return on their money for these landlords is going to be fantastic. Oh, so this building here, the sort of one that's sticking out, that was our first ever rent to rent in Leeds City Centre.
Yeah, first one was in Ripon.
Yeah,
That was our
Yeah.
Was that our second or our third?
It was our third, so we got 2 in Ripon next door to each other, and then we got that first apartment, rent to rent, Leeds city centre, and that was massive for us because we were like, we always wanted one in Leeds. We knew it was such a hub, we knew the Airbnb market would do really well here, so we took that on, and it was an absolute shit show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was so old.
So old.
It was like 15 years old. It hadn't been updated that whole time. The carpets were all frayed, like it was just horrible. The rent was super cheap, which was great, and it had a parking space, but it was just a horrible thing. We tried rolling that in glitter so much, and it never
still looked shocking.
Yeah, it never looked good.
But it always did so well.
It did unbelievably well. Yeah, really, really well. And it was like £1,500 profit margin, like nearly every single month.
Sometimes, did we not hit 2.5 on that
Yeah,
one?
yeah, I think there was a few months where we hit like 2.5 grand. But it only lasted 12 months. We got kicked out of the building because the landlord failed to tell us that the freehold, so the head lease, didn't allow for short-term rentals. And that's something you've got to be really careful with. When you're about to take a property on, especially in rent to rent, you want to check with your landlord what the head lease says about short-term rentals, because it could be, we made loads of profit, so we did quite well out of the deal, but it only lasted 12 months. If we still had that today, we would have had thousands of pounds, tens of thousands of pounds in profit. So it was a learning curve for us, but luckily it's not one that we lost out on. Well,
There's no ticket, you're going through who?
We don't need a ticket anymore. Wow, we're really living in 2030 here. The reason I love this car park, this is a John Lewis car park in Leeds. If anyone knows, if you know, you know. This is the best car park. It's probably one of the most expensive in Leeds, but the spaces are massive. And that's why you get loads of nice cars. Like we've got a little, we've got a V8 Defender here. We've just seen an R8, another Defender here. Everyone comes to this car park because it's got the biggest spaces and you're directly into the city centre. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Into code. Hey, we're in.
Oh.
Oh wow, so clearly a bit of construction still happening. I think we're on the second floor, but we have to get a key out of somewhere. Wow, this is like, by the way, like the guests aren't gonna have to go through this. Here we go.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get the keys for the unit that we need. So those are there. These are for the second floor.
Lift going up.
And this is how good our property manager is. We haven't
Oh,
even
yeah,
been here. We've got the logo on the key card, on the keys.
Second floor.
Second floor, let's go check it out. I've never been here before, I've only seen pictures so far. Nice, at least it's a lot more organised up here.
Yeah, but we can't have that downstairs.
Absolutely not. Come on through.
Smells.
Nice.
Wow.
Where do we think
Yeah,
everything is? It's like the hallway that never ends. What a guess.
Oh, yes.
Wow, look at this. Wow, wow. So the same interior designers did this one as the last place, but they've obviously put a lot more time and effort and energy into doing this. What are your thoughts, Paul?
Nice. I love the artwork. It's nice. The colours are good.
Yeah.
It feels nicer in here though, doesn't
It does, it feels
like the
airy.
quality feels better from what they've used.
100%. So this building is a grade 2 listed building, so you really stuck with like the construction and stuff that you can do, but it means that you get to keep these unbelievable characteristics like these windows and stuff. Location as well, come check this out. You've got one of the most historical buildings in Leeds City Centre, the Corn Exchange, right next door, like literally across the street. It does not get any more central than this in this city, period. That's it. The other window, look at that greenery. When do you get greenery on the second floor in a city centre apartment? It doesn't happen.
But with this apartment again, so they did like the main pieces and then we filled it in. So like the TV,
Yeah,
coffee machine.
yeah.
Obviously our property manager has done the little things that we like to do, biscuits, tea, coffee pods. Yeah, we just kind of finished it off, didn't we?
Coffee machine. This is one thing that I need to talk to people about because everyone overlooks these niceties, these luxuries, right? Something as simple as an espresso coffee machine, I think this is like DeLonghi, but it does the Nespresso pods.
No, it's Nespresso.
Oh, perfect. There you go. It does the pods. And just having that coffee machine for a starter is something that so many people look for. And if you stay at any nice luxury hotel, they're going to have coffee machines like this one. But the reason why we suggest these particular coffee machines is because of these pods. These pods you can buy at any supermarket. The other Nespresso machine, which is Virtuo, is a cheaper option online, absolutely is. The reason why it's cheaper is because it comes with these big pods that Nespresso has a patent on. You can only buy it off them. So if you want the guests to be able to refill their own pods, go for Nespresso, the little ones.
But the thing with the coffee machine, it's not even a luxury now.
No.
Like, that is a basic,
It's fully
essential that guests want.
100%, absolutely. Yeah. Should we go check out the bedrooms?
Bedroom with an ensuite. Nice.
Very, very nice indeed. You know what, I don't like wallpaper. And I've only seen pictures of this.
Yeah.
But in the flesh,
Better in person, yeah.
I'm actually really impressed with that. And it's textured as well. Really faintly, but it is textured. Textured wallpaper seems to be coming back. It was like a thing at like the late 90s,
that's
wasn't
my
it?
bad.
What's that?
You know, I do that thing where I order online and I think they're going to be smaller. Soap dispenser.
So now they've got 1.5 litres of soap.
Yeah.
You want to get that label off as well. You can see.
Yeah. I'll let you do that. I'm not
We
doing
don't get the cheap stuff around here.
£10.
Yeah, we opt for the.
But yeah, it's a top tip actually. Always go for soap dispensers rather than actually putting some cheap old hand soap in. Unless you're going branded, you're going to do a nice hand soap.
Yeah, if it's like a soap or like
A local one.
a luxury or local one, definitely. But if you're getting a Carex or a Aldi's own brand, make sure you decant it into a soap dispenser. It just elevates that luxury feel, doesn't it? All right, let's go check out the other bedroom.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Oh yeah, the real stuff. I think we've got a bathroom here. Wow, what size of that?
That's nice.
Check out bedroom number 2. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. That is the weirdest.
Visual.
From back there, it looks like the real thing, but it's not. This is just a plain wallpaper.
There's a lot going on in this room. Personally, I wouldn't have chose it, but who am I to judge, eh?
Yeah, we've got a lot of checks. There's too much visually on the eye. Personally, you've got a random little. What even is that? Like a dream catcher or something?
No, it's not a dream catcher.
Not fit like the aesthetic.
On the photos, it looks good.
It does, yeah. And the thing is, like, it's each to their own, isn't it? Everyone's got different opinions about interiors and stuff like that. It's just not essentially what we'd go for. But this is always going to be the issue when you are managing for someone else and they're having a say in the interior design. You have to try and guide them as best as you can, and we have done with this guy, with the client that we've got here. Whereas with obviously rent to rent, you've got usually the full opportunity to furnish, right?
Although you can negotiate it. So for the next one that we're going to, we're fully furnishing it ourselves.
Yeah.
Obviously the landlord's paying for it, but we get all the say on how it looks.
We do, yeah.
Which we can do it to our style.
Yeah.
But just because we've done this, the final touches, look at those coat hangers, guys. Look
There you
at
go.
all that.
That's Holly's doing.
Oh yeah, that is why
You've got
I'm interior designer.
But yeah, and this is it as well. Like, I speak to a lot of people that are looking to do Airbnb management, and they're like, "Well, what about the stage? And what if it doesn't look nice?" This is where you come in as a consultant, and you say, "Okay, I know this market, I know the target audience that I'm going for, and so I'm going to design it with X, Y, Z because that is going to generate the most amount of bookings for you, Mr. or Mrs. Client." And that's what we've tried to do. You're obviously an interior designer, so it's been a lot easier for us. But you don't have to be an interior designer. You can get a staging company in and just pass those ideas on to them, so you don't even have to do any of the heavy lifting, and the client pays for it, and that is how you maximize revenue. So I think with this one, you've got two store cupboards. So the plan that we've got with these, the plan that we've got with these is our property manager Brian, he's going to use one of them, and I think what he's going to do is just going to fit a lot into here. So the guest has got one storage cupboard for luggage, things like that, vacuum, mop, and then our cleaner is going to be able to use one of these to store bed linen, towels, consumables, things like that. So we're quite lucky that we've got 2 store spaces in here. Most apartments wouldn't have that, but if you can have somewhere where your cleaners can store products, store linen, towels, things like that, then it's super easy. They don't have to carry it around with them everywhere, and that's perfect for here because there is no parking anywhere close to this place. So he's gonna have to park up, walk 5-10 minutes, and lug in things like linen and things. Like, it's really heavy, especially when you're doing 2 changeovers of 2 beds. So it's a really good thing to have. £100. Prime city location. How long have we been? 1 hour, apparently. I very much doubt it. No ticket? Oh, we're good. We're in. Come on through. All right, so this is the final one. This still needs staging, right? So it's completely empty. We are in a 3-bed apartment here. So you've got living, dining, kitchen, which is super nice. The finish is really high end. It's got like a nice little marbly finish to it. Loads of storage space. I think more storage space, even better. This is gonna be bathroom, yeah. And then we've got bedroom 1, master bedroom, I believe, which is a really good size, plus an ensuite. Yeah, ensuite bathroom in there. And then you've basically got a wraparound balcony, which goes all the way through. This is the 3rd bedroom, which is smaller. And we thought from the pictures we were going to be able to fit a double bed in here, but we're definitely not going to be able to, are we? There's no chance, because if someone's sleeping there, you're just going to hit it. So I think what we would actually need to do in here is probably a small desk and a single. Otherwise, you're going to have a double bed pushed up against this wall. And I just don't think. And if anyone says that, you know, Ben and Holly don't get their hands dirty, here we are.
225. Oh, we're getting them dirty.
We're getting the hands dirty here. What else we got? Washer dryer's going to go there. And then you've got 2nd bedroom. Well, I'd say that's the 3rd, the box room. Here. Decent size, this will get a double in. Nice wardrobe, chest of drawers maybe, which is all good. So I think this is phase 1 of maybe 2 or 3 phases, but you can actually see the building there. It's an old church that they were developing. I know the developer of this building, and then the landlord is just a private landlord who's bought one in here, but it's going to be absolutely amazing, huge. I think it's going to be about 200 units just in this one development alone. And then if you look over there, you've got this beautiful skyline of Leeds city centre that you can just see straight through there. It's a bit of a muggy day today. So, but yeah, really nice balcony. And the thing is super important about when you're taking on a property, a client's property, for example, or even a rent to rent, is what you can offer as an amenity, right? And so this has 3 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms are quite uncommon in any market in the UK, to be honest with you. But you've also got this beautiful balcony here, even though it's not super wide. You've got a view of the skyline, Leeds City skyline, which people are going to enjoy, and it's a penthouse. So the fact that it's a penthouse is going to allow it to get ranked higher. The disappointing thing about this one, which I've only just realised today being here, is we're on a construction site, and if you can hear that, we've got a digger, we've got a JCB making noise. Why is this going to be a problem? Because if a guest is sat here trying to enjoy their drinks on a, what day is it? Monday afternoon, and they've got that, they're not going to be super happy. So this is something that we're going to have to manage with the client's expectations, that in the beginning, while this is still going on, we might not be able to charge as much as she has in mind. So we've got to be upfront about it, but it's all about managing client expectations. We're talking about where we're going to put the TV. So we're thinking TV's going to go here, TV stand, TV, then probably a little feature chair here, coffee table, feature chair, sofa, either a mirror or wall art here, and then yeah, dining table, chairs, probably a circle one, I imagine. The issue, is it really an issue, but 4 seats?
I wouldn't do a circle one.
You wouldn't?
No, because it'll take up too much room. I think if you've got like a little rectangle, the chairs can go under more.
Very true. Yeah. No, I hear it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you've approved.
What about?
I love the interior design talking about the space.
You know, I'll give my opinions on what I think, but
and we'll just ignore them.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
The best thing about this unit as well is it's got a parking space, and not a lot of apartments in Leeds, most cities to be fair, but in Leeds specifically, I think I've already said, parking's like gold dust. So the fact that it's already got a space with it is really, really good. It means it opens you up to a lot more guests. So people are traveling in, they're working, they might need the car with them. And so having a parking space that literally downstairs is a real good benefit. I'm just going to call client back because the property that we've just been in, she's just called me now. So I'm just going to quickly call her.
Hello.
Hey Sally, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm all good, thank you. I'm all good. I've just we've just left now, so just locked up and put the keys back in and stuff. But yeah, it's a lovely flat.
You like it?
Yeah, it's really nice, really nice.
I'm just getting ready. Good.
Yeah, we
What do you think
yes,
about the third
third bedroom. No, definitely. So we've measured up, and I think a double. I think you're completely right. A double is going to be too much of a squeeze, but potentially we could get a queen in.
That's what I said, like a small double.
Yeah, like
that
a
sort of-
exactly like it's like 2/3 of a double, isn't it?
So you can market it for 6.
Yeah. I mean, we've got one. So we've got a block in Harrogate, and the bedroom is very similar size, and we've got a queen in that one, and we've had it for 3 years nearly, and we've never had a complaint saying the bed's too small.
Okay, great.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Sally. I'm here too. It's Holly.
Hi, Holly. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. No, I'm just going to put in there because I'm just going to double check on the sizes. We've got the measurements, so that would probably be the first recommendation. But if not, the other option would be a single and a desk, so a workspace, which is obviously a really good amenity to have.
Yeah.
So
What brings in the most cash, in your view?
definitely. Sorry.
We had a nightmare with this.
Yeah, definitely trying to market for 6
I'll
would
put
be
you on speaker. I'm getting in the car. Just bear with me. We're in Spain. Bear with me. Hold on. Is that Adi?
no worries. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. No, I was just going to say, definitely to market for 6 people is definitely the biggest way to make more cash. But I would still probably look at trying to get a desk or a workspace in somewhere into the apartment, because we're finding this more and more. It's just such
People want to put their laptop somewhere.
Exactly. And the other 2 bedrooms are really decent size, so even if we don't do the single and the desk, we could then try and get a desk in elsewhere. So
Fine. They're both in the bedrooms are big, aren't they? So
yeah.
So I'm happy for you to do what you think is best.
Perfect. Well, I'll have a look when we get back. We're just driving back now with the measurements, see if we can get the small double in. But we'll let you know either way, and I'll amend the quote and get that back to you.
Anyway, and then we can chat later when we get back from Cabo Roy.
Sounds good. When are you guys back?
Well,
26.
we're just going to the beach now. I've got my laptop.
26. Oh, right.
We're just going to the beach now, so we can come back, and if you send us through what you think looks nice, we can send you through the money today, I think was the plan, or tomorrow.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds good.
The ideas on what you think will look best, I suppose, is what I'm saying in a long-winded way.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. And do you still think that will get the money that you thought?
Yeah, I think so. There is one thing that I wanted to raise actually, which is the construction directly outside.
Right.
On a weekend, obviously it's not going to be bad, but just whilst we were there were obviously diggers and stuff reversing, and it was really loud. So I'm just a bit nervous about that until that construction's done. I'm just worried that we might not be able to achieve exactly what we're going for.
All right, okay. We'll just have to wait and see then, won't we? I'll ask Lewis how Lewis said about how much longer that will go on for.
He's not said anything to me, but I can ask him.
We can ask him.
Yeah, we can ask him too. Okay, no worries. All right, we'll catch you.
All right, take care, guys.
Okay.
Enjoy the
Bye.
beach. Bye.
See you. Bye. Look at that. Client's happy. Paying today, so that's a full fit out staging for these guys. So just another arm of our management company we're able to offer clients. They're on the beach in Spain. Everyone's happy.
I wish I was on the beach in Spain.
We'll be on the beach in Dubai in about a week's time. So.
Yeah, true.
But I think, look, that concludes the vlog for today. We're heading home now. We might have a little cheeky stop at a Mackey's on the way. Maybe not.
Treating us.
Maybe not. And yeah, that's it. Day in the life. Catch you on the next one.